thank you, Mother Mary and Jesus, for all the blessings you have showered on my family through Mother Mary's apparition. I am Sherly Francis from Trishur Dias, Olur Parish. This is my husband, Mr. John. I come to know about Kreupasanam in 2022 in December. So my family friend has told us to come to Kreupasanam because there is apparitions of Mother Mary and Mother Mary wants to meet you both. That was the message he has conveyed to us. Now this is the third testimony. I am on this altar. Now let me start from my blessings which Mother Mary has showered on us. My husband is working abroad. On August 12th night, when he was working on his computers, he totally became blind in his right eye. So the next day morning, daily bread prayer of Father Joseph, Father had told that a man has lost his vision and is finding some difficulty. Let us pray. So after the daily bread, I was in Kerala and my husband is in Gulf. He called me and he said that yesterday night onwards, my right eye, I can't see, I'm totally blind. But I said, today's blessing prayer, we have heard that you are being healed by that prayer, so don't worry. But that day morning, he went to the hospitals, checked both his eyes. He was diabetic for past 30 years. So it is diagnosed as diabetic retinopathy with vitreous hemorrhage, bleeding in both the eyes. So he came down to Kerala for a medical emergency. And when we visited the doctor scolded us. He said, you are in the last stage of your diabetic retinopathy, the 5th stage. No medicines can cure you. There is nothing much to do. But I can't deprive someone who's sitting in front of me. And he just said, I'll just start off a laser, that's all. But I was damn sure that he will be healed through the blessings of Mother Mary. And I had my holy medal in my hand, hold it tight. And we left the hospital. And from that day on August 13th onwards till October 24th, he was down in Kerala for this bed rest. And the medicine was taking rest and not to lift anything. So I promised Mother Mary that I'll come for the rally on October 25th. So October 24th, we had a review. And when we met doctor, he said that your both eyes are stable and it is a miracle. Now nothing to worry, you can fly and come for a review in February. And he flew the next day and I came down for the rally. Before I could do the rally itself, Mother Mary healed us. On October 24th itself, it was declared that his both the eyes are stable and his bleeding has stopped. Thank you, Mama Mary, for that blessing. And in Feb, again he started saying his eyes are giving complaint, he is not able to see. So I told that holy oil we had applied on both the eyes from April 13th to October 24th. And again I told you apply the holy oil on both the eyes and you will be healed. It is already healed by the prayer of Father Joseph on August 13th itself. And he had come down on February 20th. We had consulted the doctor. He said that your eyes are still stable. Nothing to worry. Come down for a review again after 4 months. No medicines, nothing. Thank you, Mama, for the blessings we received. Second thing is, second blessing was that my husband had given his resignation in December 2024. And when it was time to leave the place, he met his sponsor and said he needs his gratuity and settlement. So the sponsor called him to his chamber and told that you can leave, you can book your flight tickets, no worry about that. But gratuity, we are not going to pay you a penny. You can file a case and we have our advocate. That was the message he had told him. My husband called me and he said that they won't give me a penny after 27 years of service. I said, Mother Mary will not leave you empty hands from Gulf, so you don't worry. And I told him to sprinkle holy salt when you enter his cabin next time. After 1 week of continuous discussion, he was called again by his immediate sponsor, and he sprinkled the holy salt in his cabin and entered and sat. The time the sponsor asked, "What is your demand?" That was the way he asked, and my husband conveyed his demand, and it was granted without a second, and he signed the check and credited it to his bank. Thank you, Mama Mary, for giving all his gratuity of 27 years of service. Now we come back to the third blessing which Mama had sent us. On December 2023, my husband was diagnosed by UTI. We had a lot of checkup here and there until December 2024. It was not diagnosed what was the disease. In 2024 December, it was diagnosed as kidney TB, and we got a chance to come to Kreupasanam and get the blessing of Father Joseph. He applied the anointed oil on his hips and his kidneys, and over the period of time, he was relieved from kidney TB and UTI. Thank you, Mama, for the blessings. Now, the fourth blessing which I received is that I was working in Gulf, and in 2023, I resigned and had come down to Kerala. So, over 1 year of prayer, and in every covenant when I renew, I used to write to construct a new house. Though I have a small old house, I wanted to have a new house. So I put it, and after a thorough prayer of 1 year, we started off the construction. And when we started off the construction, we had it in the petitions I had put that in April 1st, before April 1st, 2025, we should have its house blessing. So on March 30th, my house was blessed in 2025, and what I did is every day without fail, after the workers leave the site, I used to go and recite the rosary and the intercessory prayer without fail, whether it is rain or whether the weather is bad or it is quite dark. I don't mind, I'd recite it. It was a heavy duty, and Mother Mary has constructed a beautiful house, and I still think that am I worthy of receiving such a beautiful house? I don't know. Thank you, Mama, for giving us this house. The next blessing, which is in 2008, I has been diagnosed by hyperacidity, and I had done a treatment in Velour CMC, and after that I cannot take fast or abstinence. From 2008 onwards, I have never taken. So when I said that I am going to take this covenant, my husband immediately asked me, "Can you fast? Can you take abstinence?" So he said, better not to do, because you cannot fast, you have some hyperacidity issues. But the day since I took the covenant, from that time onwards, every week I am fasting without any issues. I can eat anything, otherwise I had a lot of restrictions, but without fail. But this I had never written in my petitions to Mama. And of late, I got my acidity problem again, and I took the holy honey every 4 days continuously in the morning after the 5:30 prayer, and it reminded me, Mama reminded me that I have been healed from 2023. Once I took the covenant, I didn't notice. Sorry, Mom, for not realizing that I was being cured and I didn't notice that, and it was a reminder, otherwise I would have not got that again, that 4 days of acidity issues. Thank you, Mama, for the blessing I received. Now, last but not the least, I had taken an online covenant before in 2023, before I started the offline covenant in 2023, May 25. And in my first testimony, I just declared on this altar that nothing worked out in my online covenant. Sorry, Mother Mary, I am just declaring on this altar, whatever you jot down or whatever you scribble in the and write, it will be done over the period of time. It's my experience, so I just want to say sorry in front of Mama and Jesus, because as Philippians 4:19 says, everything will be done on its right time. Now, coming towards my act of charity, I come every month to Kreupasanam and get 2 bundles of the magazine. Initially, I was giving it in the church premises. Later on, I started moving out, giving to the auto stands, to the auto drivers. Even in moving bus, when each person get into the bus, I'll sit and make them comfortable. Once they sit, I go to them and just speak about Mama and my experience. And I used to give the magazine. And even last in railway stations also, I got a chance to give Kreupasanam magazine. Then of charity, every Sundays I cook food and give it to the orphanage. And in Pope Paul Mercy Home, I weekly visit and just help the destitutes to have food, to change their clothes, to clean their utensils and clean the rooms and all. And in an NGO, I'm working as a volunteer in an NGO. And in September 1st onwards, I started reciting the 1,000 beads of rosary from September 1st, 2025 onwards. And every fortnight, I go for my confession. Daily, I go for Mass. Weather is not a problem for me. I walk down and go. And every acts of charity, I have never missed out. To conclude, I thank Mama Mary and Jesus for showering these blessings for my family. And one more important thing I would like to tell you is that the trio combination of holy oil, holy salt and holy honey will do miracles in every family who has taken a covenant. You can use it this way or that way and you will be healed, or your problem will be sorted out. That is my experience I'm talking about. And though it's a heavy duty, walking with Jesus and Mama Mary is a wonderful experience. Thanking Mama for all the blessings and many more to come.
We give thanks to Thee, O God. We give thanks. We call on Thy name and recount Thy wondrous deeds. Psalm 75, verse 1. Time-shortening mother, traveling mother is always with us. Wherever we can't reach, we can't do anything, she is there to help us. When you feel that when the doctor says that there is no cure, no medicine, she is there to help us. The laser which won't work for him. Here also there is no settlement, no way of getting the gratuity. There also the traveling mother, we say in Malayalam, Sanchari Madhava, again intervene there, and she is there. Her presence is shown through the salt and their prayer of creed. And through that, again, she is getting the settlement of that, all that they wanted, they got it. This is the intervention of mother. When we think that nothing is possible, there she works. And later on, he has got a sickness of urinary tract infection, UTI. And there also, she went for treatment. To diagnose the sickness was very difficult because it was already said that urinary infection. But why it is, how it is, they couldn't know. Later on, they prayed again to Mother Mary, and finally they were able to diagnose it was a kidney TB. And there also again, Mother worked a wonderful miracle. Actually, Mother intervened there, Jesus and Mother Mary, cured them completely, and she got healing, and he is here to stand here as a testimony of apparition of Mother of Kreupasanam. Though they were staying apart in other countries, they were coming back after many years. After 20 years, they wanted to have a home in our own land. So they looked for a construction of a house. She put the date, we know that Mother Mary has the power over the time. She keeps always, at Cana also she could cook in the time, because when it was not the right time, when Jesus said it is not, my hour has not yet come, there again Jesus is taking the action there on request of Mother Mary. Here also for the house construction, she placed a date and she prayed for that. And exactly before that, she was able to complete the house and have the house blessing. This is the intervention of Jesus and Mother Mary in their life. It is just because they fixed the date and prayed for it. Again here, the time-shortening mother worked here, a big thing, a big grace for them. That is the mother's blessing. It's not by merit, but by the grace, they always say that. And she had also acidity, that also nothing to fear. She didn't have any fear of that because she used the holy honey and she prayed. And only because using that, though she had taken the treatment, there was not much use. But only through the use of the holy oil, holy salt and honey, she got cured. In our life, when Jesus and Mother Mary is with us, nothing to fear about. we are only giving thanks to God for all the blessings that we receive. If God's grace is there in our life, we have nothing to fear, because she is there to hold our hands and take us to Jesus. Kreupasanam Mother is there. This is a place where she appeared. This is a place where we can come and show all our pains and struggles and tears. She is there to hold our hands and take us to Jesus. Let us hold her hand and go ahead in our covenant life. When we are in covenant life, Jesus is there, Mother Mary is there. With trust and confidence, let us continue our covenant life. Let us praise and thank the Lord, especially the Mother of Kreupasanam, for all the blessings received to Sherly and Francis. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mother Mary. Let's give a good clap to Jesus and Mother Mary.
അത്യപൂർവ ദൈവാനുഭവങ്ങൾ ഇനി നിങ്ങൾക്കും സ്വന്തം. ഈ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. ഈ വീഡിയോ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾക്ക് ഷെയർ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് കർത്താവിൻ്റെ പ്രേക്ഷിതരാകുക.